Okay, good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Welcome to Malang Toastmaster Club, online meeting 244, club number 04267871. And before the meeting start, I would like to remind you about the meeting rule. First, please mute or turn off your microphone if you don't speak. Also, I really encourage all of you to turn on the camera so we can see your smile and enthusiasm. Now, as Sergeant of Arm for today's meeting, I officially open the meeting for tonight. And now I will give control to our President, Toastmaster Anna, to continue the meeting. So, welcome, Toastmaster Anna.
Okay, thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I would like to welcome you to Malang Toastmaster Club meeting, and thank you very much for attending our meeting tonight. So, welcome to Toastmaster Alpart as our timer, Toastmaster Titin as our grammarians, Toastmaster Gusti, thank you so much as our counter for tonight, Toastmaster Eska on the way from Australia, and Toastmaster Nabila as our speakers, Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra as our evaluator, and Toastmaster Gayatri as our general evaluator. And I'm going to say welcome to Toastmaster Muhammad. Actually, I call him Omar. Welcome. I think you are from Saudi, right? Could you please introduce yourself? Please open your mic.
Yeah, hello everybody. Can you hear me now?
Yes, it is clear.
Yeah, I'm Muhammad from Saudi Arabia. And actually, I was Anna was my colleague in another Toastmaster, and she invited me to join you here. And thank you for welcoming me.
Okay, thank you so much for Toastmaster Muhammad. Actually, I met him in Blue Quest in India, and now he coming in our meeting. So we don't have any guests for tonight, I think, and me as Toastmaster of the meeting for tonight, I would like to go with our teams. Our team for tonight is new beginning, new goals. So as now we know, we are in a new term. This month, July, new term actually not only in Toastmaster, I think in educational year, academic calendar, and for us as Muslim, it is our new year. So we are now in new beginning. So we try to to set up our goals and redefine our goals. And before we go to our themes, I would like to give a question for one or two of you. In this term, what is actually your short-term goal? We just say about short-term goal, maybe for 3 or 2 months ahead. So for the first one, for our member, for Malang Toastmaster member, Toastmaster SK, could you please share us about your new goal for this term?
Hi everyone, I think my short-term goals, I want to finish my level 4, my project in level 4. I think that's all. Back to you, Toastmaster Anna.
Okay, thank you. So now I would like to give a question more to Toastmaster Titin. Could you please share us about your new goal
in this term? Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Anna, for this term. For my Toastmasters journey, I have a goal to get the collaboration pin. So, fellow Toastmasters, let us help taking a role in other club in District 87, and we can accumulate until 10 times. After that, report to dismissed Toastmaster like Kokfuk to claim the pin. However, I'm here, I'm taking a role as a grammarian, not for the pin, not for the collaboration pin, but because I love being in Malang Toastmasters Club and I love helping as a grammarian here. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Anna.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Titin, for sharing your new goal. Thank you for Toastmaster SK too. So now as we gather here, we are embarking on a journey of new beginnings and setting new goals. So this theme signifies a fresh start, an opportunity to set new aspirations, and a chance to redefine our path towards success. So this is the moment of great significant time to reflect on where we have been and to envision where we want to go. Every new beginning offers us a chance to start fresh, to rewrite our stories, and to redefine our path. Whether we are starting in a new project, entering a new phase in our personal life, or setting new professional goals, this is the perfect time to reflect on our past experiences and envision the future we desire. So what can we do to prepare this new beginning? So for the first thing that we can do is we have to embrace change. We have to embrace every change. New beginning often require us to step out of our comfort zone and embrace change. So it can be daunting, or maybe we can say that it is intimidating, but it is also an essential part of growth. So as we embark on this new journey, let's keep an open mind and be willing to adapt to new circumstances. And the second one that we can do, setting up clear goals. The second one, we have to setting clear and achievable goals is crucial for success, but we can use SMART approach. I think all of us here know, so like a specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. So we can use this SMART approach that will guide us in creating a realistic and actionable plan. And number three that we can do in new beginning is stay committed. The path to achieving our goal is relatively straightforward. There will be a lot of obstacle and setback along the way. However, it is our commitment and preference that will see us through. Let's stay dedicated to our objectives, our goal, and constantly reminding ourselves of the reason why we started this journey. So we can use these three things to starting our new beginning with new goals. So ladies and gentlemen, as in Toastmaster, we always have three sessions. The first one is prepare speech, the second one is table topic session, and the last one evaluation. So before we go to the prepare speech itself, I'm going to call our general evaluator for tonight. She is Toastmaster Gayatri, or actually I always call her Kakak Ata. So Kakak Ata, time is yours.
Ooh, thank you, our Madam Tom, Toastmaster Anna. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm Gayatri Atlanta from Batavia Toastmaster Club, and it's an honor to me being a general evaluator for today. And I'm not alone. I will have a team in my session, which is in this meeting. There is no guest, so I will not explain long. And without further ado, let us hear from grammarians for sounding about the word of the day and etc. Toastmaster Titin from Empire, please explain yourself first and then explain the role of you. Thank you. Screen is
Thank you,
yours.
GE, Toastmaster Gayatri. A very good morning, afternoon, evening, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished grammar enthusiasts. I'm very happy to serve as a grammarian today. I'm Titin from Empire Toastmasters Club. And as a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers, listening carefully to the language usage, and I'll take note of outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. And as a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. The word of the day for today's meeting is aspiration. Aspiration is a noun. It means a hope or ambition of achieving something. Example of the word aspiration in a sentence. One of the key aspirations we all share as Toastmasters is to continually improve our public speaking and leadership skills. Here is a little challenge for all of us. Let us use the word of the day, aspiration, as many times as possible in our meeting today. So let the language games begin. Thank you. And over to you, GE Toastmaster Gayatri.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Titin, for the explanation. Let us hear from the second role taker, which is counter, Toastmaster Gusti Tias from Green Toastmaster Club. Please explain yourself first, then explain your duties. Toastmaster Gusti, over to you.
All right, thank you, Madam G. Toastmaster Atta. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I am Gusti. I am your counter. So basically, I'm going to record your filler words such repetition like or long pauses, very long pauses. Okay. And this report I'm going to share at the evaluation section. Here's all the introduction of my role. Back to you, GE Toastmaster Atta.
Woohoo, thank you. Be careful, guys. I need someone that will catch you if you are doing a field words and others. And let us hear from third role takers, which is timer, Toastmaster Puji Alfat from Debate. Please introduce yourself first, then your duties. Over to you, Toastmaster Alfat.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gayati. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Uh, Hello, everyone. I'm Puji Alfatihah from Denpasar Bahasa, also as a member at Batavia Toastmaster. Today, I will serve you all as timer. I will time the table topics, the formal speeches, and the evaluation. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red card. I will raise the green card like this at the 5-minute prepare speech, at the 2-minute on evaluation, and then at 1 minute at the table topics. Then I will raise the yellow card like this at the 6-minute on prepare speech, at the 2-minute and 30-second at individual evaluation, and then at 1 minute and 30-second at table topics. Then I will raise the red card like this at 7 minutes on prepare speech, 3 minutes on evaluation, and 2 minutes table topics. I will also report for the time by the chat box and coupon call by the GE. Thank you. Back to the GE.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Alfat. And then the last but not least, our TTE table topic evaluator, Toastmaster is Diana from Pekanbaru. Toastmaster is Diana, over to you.
Thank you very much, General Evaluators, Toastmaster Gayatri. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I am Rizliana from Pekanbaru Toastmaster Club. Today, this is my honor to be your table topic evaluator in Malang Toastmaster Club. My duty, absolutely, as an evaluator is to for the special session, table topics, I will give my evaluation to all the speakers of table topics. I will give the report in general evaluation sections. That's all my duty today. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Diana. And I am, as a general evaluator, I shall observe to you as in general for all meeting session, and then we will back at the end of the meeting to give a report to you. And I can't wait to get an inspiration from all of you guys. Thank you so much. Back to talk, our madam, Toastmaster Anna.
Okay, thank you so much, Master Gayatri. So before we go to our prepared speech session, I would like to say welcome to Toastmaster Elios Theophilus from Empire Toastmaster Club. Hope you are in this room because I know that Toastmaster Elios always busy in Thursday night. So now we go to the first speaker. He will be Toastmaster Apri. And will be evaluated by Toastmaster Nabila from SGBD Toastmaster Club. So Toastmaster Nabila, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anna. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this meeting. Tonight, we will have the first speaker, which is Toastmaster Apri, doing his project in the evaluation and feedback for his second speech. And the title is Fear of Public Speaking. Toastmaster Apri, Fear of Public Speaking. Toastmaster Apri.
Thank you. Before I start, is my sound is clear?
Yes, you are.
And today I'm going to talk about fear of public speaking. What comes to your mind if you heard about public speaking? You can put your answer in the chat box with anything. What comes to your mind if you heard about public speaking? Lot of money. Oh, okay. We can make a lot of money by doing public speaking. Nice. Talking in formal way. Oh, okay, it's pretty hard for me to doing that. Right. Imagine I'm going to die when I doing public speaking. That is really relatable for me. So I see the freeze, nervous, and a lot of things. And fear of public speaking, also known as claustrophobia, is very common anxiety characterized by an intense fear of speaking in front of an audience. Most people believe that fear of public speaking only happens to shy people, but that's not always true. In fact, Barack Obama, the former president of the United States, known for his eloquent and confident speaking style, mentioned feeling nervous about speaking in public, particularly early in his career. Let us master and distinguished guests. I remember the first time I do public speaking is I do a double topic. Back then, the double topic master gave me a simple question like, "What is your most favorite food?" I said, "My favorite food is satay." Mm, yeah, just like that. And as an introvert, it's very difficult for me to answer the topic question, even for the simple one. The moment the audience looks at me, my mind goes blank and my hands start shaking. Plus, my lack of English vocabulary back then made it more worse. Unfortunately, the topic master helped me to overcome this by asking a follow-up question, like why you like it, how often you eat your food, your most favorite food. And then after the meeting, I back to my home and go to in my room and figuring out what went wrong. I start talking to myself, "You dumb, why you cannot answer that easy question?" Well, finding out the right answer to answer the double topic question. Now, after doing a double topic, doing a public speaking for almost 7 years, I have learned the three most powerful tips that can help me or you to overcome the fear of public speaking, especially if you are just getting started learning public speaking. First is to accept everybody, at least most people, has a fear of public speaking. Even famous figures like Bill Gates, Barack Obama, and Steve Jobs have experienced public speaking anxiety. And realizing that I'm not alone having this symptom motivate me to start my public speaking journey. Starting anything new is the hardest part, like learning a skill or getting a new job or new position often come with anxiety. I remember when I first time delivering my speech, I feel nervous. Then after I done it couple of times, it become normal for me. When I become an exco for the first time, it gives me anxiety. After doing it couple of times, it become normal. After that, when I become a president for the first time, it gives me hell of anxiety. And after I done it couple of times, it's not big deal. And now I become an area director for the first time. As you can imagine, it also gives me anxiety. So accepting that anxiety is normal is the first step to overcoming your fear of public speaking. Second step is to celebrate small victory. Don't make a mistake like me when I started. I had this ambition that my first speech has to be perfect with no room for mistake so I could impress everyone. Because of that, it took me about more than 4 months to actually deliver my first speech. And guess what? After I rewatched my performance, it's not just as good as I imagined. But I feel proud for myself. So I post it into social media so that people knew I'm awesome. So start small, like participating in table topic for the first time, or first time to take a timer rule. Yes, or become a Toastmaster on the meeting for the first time. And the third step is to get involved more in the community. And this is probably my best strategy to overcome my anxiety and motivation to improve my public speaking. I get involved more in the community. You automatically surround yourself with high caliber people, speaker, and allow you to learn from their expertise. So that is why I enjoy going from club to club, because I found that in every club usually has at least one or two people who are either great at public speaker or just a fun people to hang out with. Give me a good vibe or motivation to improve my skill to the next level. Overcoming a fear of public speaking takes time and effort, and accepting that everyone experience anxiety before speaking public is the first step. Celebrate your small victory along the way and get more involved in the community is my tips to help me to improve my public speaking and gain confidence to speak up in any situation. And if you have any other tips to share, you can add them in the chat box below. That's all for me. Back to Toastmaster of the meeting.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Apri. Starting something new is very hard. I love this quote from Toastmaster Apri. I think I can relate with this quote because of something new is that means we have to step out from our comfort zone. So it is not easy at all. And thank you for sharing about 3 tips. Accept anxiety, celebrate small victory, and involve more in community. So I think we can use this all tips in our Toastmaster journey. So now we go to our second speaker. She will be Toastmaster SK, our member from Malang Toastmaster Club, and she will be evaluated by DTM Yusuf Chandra. For DTM Yusuf Chandra, time is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster for the meeting. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I will be evaluating Toastmaster SK. She will be delivering her speech. Sorry, the title will be, she will mention it later. The time will be 5 to 7 minutes, and the purpose of her speech are to be introduced to the skill needed to organize to present a podcast. And number 2, to introduce her podcast and to present on segment of the podcast. The time will be 5 to 7 minutes. Toastmaster SK, the stage is yours.
Have you ever feeling empty or losing your spirit to learn? Anyone? Because that's what I felt in the past month. Ladies and gentlemen, in almost 6 months, when I started to continue my study in Australia. And through that time, I felt like I've become a super introvert person. I even withdraw myself from everything. And I don't like it. So I challenged myself to take this project, create a podcast. Because I believe I could pour my heart and my mind through the stories that I will share through my podcast. So I started to learn what is podcast and how to prepare it. So I chose the name of my podcast, and the name is Untayan Kisah. Because through that name, I really want that through the story that I will share in my podcast, it will give another perspective to anyone that face the similar problem. Because, sometimes it is already hard to accept that we have those problems, right? So how we can resolve it? And I believe it is help when we know that we are not the only one that face that problem. and through the different perspective, maybe anyone also can resolve their problem. So after I chose the name for my podcast, I started to learn and create the artwork for my podcast. Yeah, I felt so excited at that time. And I tried to make the music intro that I will use in my podcast. After that, I tried to record my podcast with the simple tools that I already have, my headphone. So please don't be surprised that the simple podcast that I will share to you is very far from the perfection. But I hope you like it. And I'll upload my sample podcast in the podcast software because later my target audience are Indonesian people. So I'm gonna use the Indonesian language for the real podcast. So this is it. Untayan Kisah Podcast.
Hi everyone, welcome to Untayan Kisah Podcast with me, Eska, as your host. In Untayan Kisah Podcast, we're gonna talk so much about life, and life. And I really hope that we could get new insight from that. You know, sometimes we can get another perspective through listening someone's story, right? And today I'm gonna share 2 stories to you guys. And the stories are about faith. Ooh, faith. Are you guys believe in faith? Because me, personally, yep, I believe in faith. So let's we move to the first story. Are you guys excited? Because, yep, I am super excited. So this first story begin. The story happened around 7 or 8 years ago when I just graduated from pharmacist degree. At that time, I was so excited to face new challenges, right? After studying about for 4 years in pharmacy, finally, I could get new experience in industry. I still remember vividly. It was around in January 2017. There were 3 companies that held direct open recruitment in my university. And all of the company were top 5 pharmaceutical industry in Indonesia. Can you imagine how excited I was? One of the company was my favorite pharmaceutical industry. And you know what? I pass. And I continue to have the interview with HR from 2 companies. And one of them is my favorite company. At that time, I was pretty sure that I also will pass it and continue to be interviewed with users and industry. After 1 month, I got invitation from one of the company to continue to the next step. Yep. And it was my favorite company. I had to interview with user, the one that will be my direct supervisor. And after that session, I was extremely confident I will also pass this session, because after that, as a candidate, what I could only waiting. One day just pass, 2 days just pass, 1 week pass, and 1 month pass. My expectation, day by day, was started to fade. I was extremely anxious and hopeless. So that is the symbol of my podcast. I know you've gonna hear a little bit pause. That's a technical issue that I believe that I will work more on it, because I already tried to order more podcast tools like the proper microphone and etc. So I hope that later my podcast will be better. Dear Toastmaster and distinguished guests, when you are feeling empty and maybe you feel that you start to lose your spirit, maybe you also should try to find new challenges and embrace it. Because I believe you can find yourself again through that challenge. Back to you, Toastmaster Anna. Wow, it was really beautiful podcast. I love the voice. I love your story, Toastmaster Eska, and hope you will be a good podcaster later on and be the best podcaster. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Eska, for sharing your story in your podcast. And I think for all of us, sometimes podcast is the best place for us to share our vulnerability. So it will make us better and better, because we can share everything in our mind. So now we will go to Toastmaster our part about the timer. Okay, Toastmaster SK is eligible and not exceeding the allotted time. And now we go to our second sessions. Our Toastmaster Purwanto Lim is here. Toastmaster Purwanto, time is yours.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, new start. Yes. Okay, new start, new goal. And I think we just hear from our second speaker that she just started a new thing, that podcaster. So I believe also here as a Toastmaster and also guest, let me see, I want to know who are the guests from this meeting. Yeah.
Because here we
Okay, I
have
can go
Muhammad
first, so
Hussein.
we can give the example to our guests how to do the table topic. Because what? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, it is clear.
Hello, can you hear me? Just give me the signal. Okay, okay. I think because of the connection, as always, I think I need to start a new connection. And then in table topic, I will give you the question or the code, and you need to answer the question or the code within 1 to 2 minutes. So I think it's better we start with the Toastmaster first, so we can give the example to our guests. Let me see here. Maybe we can go to Toastmaster Gayatri. Are you there? Because Toastmaster Gayatri is a GE, and I think is she can give us a good example. Gayatri, are you there?
Oh, I became nervous because of you.
Because of me. Okay, maybe it's just a simple question. I don't know, I cannot
Sure.
see your video, but I hope the others can see your video.
Sure.
Okay, so this is the question for you, Gayatri. What the new thing that you have learned recently? So what the new thing that you have learned recently? Toastmaster Gayatri.
Money is precious. Why is precious? Because it's worth to spend our money for all of things that you want. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests, I remember lately I try new things, how to manage my money. Since money itself is really precious, I always try to make all of my money as like spend all the things that I want. For the things that I really like is eating, and I can spend much money for eating. Either you are visit a fancy restaurant or just like a food street, I can choose them. And for the everyday, I always like try to 4 times to eating. Just for eating, I feel better. But after that, I realize that I can't do that. I have a dream, and that is use money. And after that, I learned something new, how to manage my money. I try to note if I spend the money itself. And in my phone, I have a lot of things. When I try to, oh my God, this is worth it to spend. And I'm still thinking when I want to use this money. And by that, I just get a new chapter, if I could say, because once I success manage my money, I can buy this phone. This is my first achievement that I get after I try something new. Then so fast I can buy it. That's from me. Thank you. Back to you, our CCM.
Okay, thank you to teach us how to manage our money, and that's really important. Yeah, recently I also need to manage my money as well. So how about all the guests? Did you get it? What you need to do for the table topic session? I believe everyone noticed that. And you also can see the example from our Toastmaster. Okay, maybe we can go one by one because we have like our guest and also visiting Toastmaster, Gustika, Musaki, Elias, and Husin. So I will call your name one by one. And if you don't respond to me, I will go to the next one. Let's go to the visiting Toastmaster, Gustika. Hello, Gustika. Hello, Gustika. Can you hear me? Hello, Gustika. Okay, no response from Gustika.
Hi,
No
can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I can
Hello?
hear you.
Okay.
Okay, so we have an avatar here. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
sorry.
okay. No worries, no worries. Maybe you'll be the same, and yeah. Okay, so new beginning, new goals. In Toastmaster, we start a new era, a new term every in July or a half of the year, right? So it's so different with the resolution we made. So we do that every new year. So let tell us what the old goal you have achieved, have accomplished between this half year. Tell us the old goals you have accomplished between this half year. Okay, Toastmaster Gustika.
I'm sorry, can you repeat again? What is my what?
Your goals. So you have the resolution. I believe everyone make the resolution every year, right? Just tell us the goals that you have accomplished between these half years.
Okay.
Until today. So I think that's easy, right?
Okay. All right. Can I start now?
Sure, you can.
2024, the beginning of the year. People usually get very excited whenever they get, oh, 1st January. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and many long lists. But let's be honest, fellow Toastmasters, how many of you are actually listing that off and try to accomplish those lists? Raise your hand. Nobody? Except timer raising hand. Okay, now, how many of you are just trying to list off those things, but do not actually try the step to get through that, or maybe just one or two things? Please raise your hand. And how many of you are confused about your resolutions now? Okay, nobody. So for me, myself, I have stopped doing those kind of things, listing long list of things that I want to do. But instead, I just focus on 3 things. I want to live peacefully. I want to live the best way I can. And I want to be a better person than before. So last year was a very tough for me. I just lost my dad. And there are 3 things that I want to do is just try to live the best as I can. So I went to the counseling lots of time. And the thing that I've accomplished first is I'm mentally more healthy than before. That's what I did. Secondly, I did the best in my academic situation. It's not easy, of course, but I get the best scores that I had last year as well. And the last things that I do, I want to give something for other people, that I join many community and do teaching and share my experience so that people can be stronger no matter how hard their life is. What about you? What would you do to accomplish those goals of yours? Back to you, Double Topic Master.
Okay, thank you for your answer. Yeah, I think I also have the same thing with you because this year I didn't make any resolution. So this year is just repetition. So repeat the last resolution, something like that. But yeah, I'm a bit lucky to this year I can accomplish many things. Okay, let's go to the next. We have, let me check the guest. Muzaki, do you want to try?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we already listened about the beginning. We also already listened about the uh, old goals that have been accomplished. Maybe we want to hear, do you have a new goal until the end of this 2024? Please tell us
Yeah.
your new goal. Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Purwanto, and hello, everyone. My name is Zaki. I'm from Malang. Of course, I have a new goals. I'm an informatics engineering student from UIN Malang, and I recently finished my thesis. And after I graduated from my university, of course, I have a new goal to set. And my new goal is to find a new job for my professional experience, and also I have a new goals in English for improving my English skills. So in general I have two new goals to set in the middle of this year, and of course it is not easy for me to setting a new goal, but there's always a concept that I hold every time I started a new things. Every time I started a new setting a new goals, that is just started it, and everything gonna be look easy when we start a new things, but it's gonna be clear step by step when you start to do it. And that is my new goals for this middle year. And by the end of the year, I have new goals. I have a hope that I can get my English better than now. And that is my new goal in the middle of the years. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Musaki. You come to the right community, and I believe by being proactive, you can improve your English skill better, your communication, and also your leadership skill. Okay, let's go to Toastmaster Elios. Toastmaster Elios, do you want to try?
Of course.
Of course, okay. Because you are like the pro Toastmaster and you have done so many paper topics session. So let me give you a bit hard question. Every end is a new beginnings. Every end is a new beginning, Toastmaster Elios.
Come on, Elios.
I think that's not. He is not here.
Oh, he's not here. Okay. So maybe he's just disappear or go somewhere. Or he just start a new thing right away. Okay. So let's go to the next. We have our guest Hussein. Muhammad Hussein, do you want to try? Hello.
Yes.
Hussein, do you want to try? Yeah. Okay.
It's
Sorry.
okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. So because we often listen to the fail to plan to fail. So what do you think about that quote, Toastmaster Hussein?
Fail to blame again.
Fail to plan. Fail to plan to fail.
If I understood,
What you do?
if I
Okay, that's
understand what your point.
the chat you can see from the chat.
Fail to plan to fail. I think the fail is not really fail. The fail is a step for success. When you fail, when you do something, I think at the beginning you have to fail. Like with driving the car now, most of us is while driving, he's very conscious and drives slowly, and maybe sometimes they do accident, but after some time, because he usually daily driving, he will get perfect and drive and he can drink his coffee while he's driving and talking to someone, and so easy for him. So yeah, the fail is step to success, not fail. Thank you. I'm back to you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your answer. Yeah, I think we do agree. Whatever we do at the beginning, maybe we fail, but it's not the total fail. Just keep doing and learn from it, and we can be successful at the end of that. Okay, let's go to the last one. Maybe I can offer it to all the Toastmaster. Just raise your hand. I think Toastmaster Yusuf already raised your hand. Even I haven't mentioned about it. Okay, so you want to answer the question. You want to join the table conversation, right? Maybe I give you the question I gave to Toastmaster Elias. Every end is a new beginning. Every end is a new beginning. Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra.
Yes, I do agree with your statement. Every end is a new beginning. Let me give you an example. When we graduated from high school, the end of the year, it's actually not the end of the year, but it's a new beginning, because after the high school, I started the university. And that is fresh from the beginning, right? We have got new friends, new school, new lecturers, new clothes, because we don't have to wear our uniforms, and also new way of thinking. It also happened in the Toastmasters. When we were once the role taker or the president of the club or the VPE of the club for one whole year, and when the end of the year, it's not really the end, because there's a new job waiting for us. Maybe we can start a new beginning as an area director, or even a district director, or division director. So ladies and gentlemen, there is no end in our life. Every end of something it must be a new beginning of another thing. But this doesn't happen in a family. Your wife is once forever. There is no end of your wife and a new beginning of the new wife. No. But in a job, in the Toastmaster, yes. The end of something is a new beginning for something else. So enjoy your new years ahead. If you are now finishing with your presidencies in the club, becoming the area director or division director. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, DTM Yusuf. Yeah, thank you also for your answer. So what I like about Toastmaster, we listen from all the answer from our table topic participant, and we can get a new insight. So I hope this new insight to everybody, to all of us, is not only a new insight, but we can apply that to our daily life. Okay, I think that's all from me. And before I go to the next session, maybe I can ask the timer report first. Or the participant eligible?
Yes, table topic master. All the participants are eligible.
Okay, thank you. And then let me give the control back to our Tom.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you so much, Toastmaster Purwanto, for your amazing session. So here in table topic session, as we know that we all just like improve our impromptu speaking. So now we go to the next session. It is photo session and break. So for Toastmaster Apri, could you please select the photo sessions?
Okay, thank you. Everyone, please turn on your camera for a moment so we can take picture. Okay, thank you. We'll take two picture. The first is your normal pose. So be ready in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we'll say first. Okay, the second pose is your places pose for the yeah. In 3, 2, 1. Right, thank you. Back to the master of the meeting.
Master Apri for leading this photo sessions. And now we have break time for 5 minutes. So Toastmaster Alpart, you can count your time for 5 minutes for our break time. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you so much for Toastmaster Apri to remind us that our break time is over. So now we go to the next session. It will be evaluation session. And in this evaluation, we will learn a lot about how to be the good speakers and how to be good evaluator. So I will give the control to our general evaluator for today, Toastmaster Gayatri. Toastmaster Gayatri, over to you.
Thank you, our Madam Tom, Toastmaster Anna. Back again with me, Gayatri Talanta from Batavia Toastmaster Club from Jakarta, Indonesia. And in my session, we call it like evaluation session, and it's a heart of the meeting, I could say, because we will learn from all of alpha weather that wanna say something to us. And for the first, let us hear from the first speech evaluator, which is Toastmaster Nabila from SCBD. Toastmaster Nabila, are you there? Toastmaster Nabila, screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gayatri. Hi, everyone. I'm so honored to have this opportunity of evaluating Toastmaster Apri. And first of all, I want to congratulate him for completing his project and applying feedback from the previous speech. To begin with, Toastmaster Apri informed me the feedback that needs to be applied is to use specific examples and personal story to enhance the speech. in my observation, I noticed that Toastmaster Apri has successfully doing this recommendation by sharing with us his personal story at the beginning of his speech. And then he continued the speech by giving us some tips as our take-home message, which is, and I see that this is very useful because it will, because by doing the, by giving us the story, it builds the narrative. And this way the audience will understand the message clearly. And then the next thing I would like to highlight from Toastmaster Apri's speech is about the pronunciation. Tonight, I perceive that Toastmaster Apri has delivered the speech in a good clarity. The spoken language is clear, and he also delivered it in a calm manner. And I noticed that the words that he used is easy to understand. This clarity aspect is very important because it is the first gateway of being a good speaker. And congratulations for Toastmaster Apri because he has excelled it tonight. Another thing that I would like to convey, to share with the audience tonight is about the improvement that can be done by Toastmaster Apri for his next projects. The first one, I think, Toastmaster Apri can improve his speech by using some vocal variety. For example, when asking the audience, he can put some emphasis. I remember the question that he asked when beginning the speech, what do you fear of public speaking? In this sentence, you can put the emphasis in the word fear and also the word public speaking, because fear is the emotion that we want to capture based on our experience of doing the public speaking. And the public speaking itself is our main lesson of being a Toastmasters. That way, you can make your speech more lively and more emotionally appealing to the audience. And then the other thing is about body gestures. I saw that Toastmaster Apri has delivered his speech by standing, which is a very good thing. But you can improve it even more by doing some hand gestures or doing purposeful gestures. You can move from side to side when delivering your story, which is demonstrating that the story is moved on from one time frame to the other time frame. And then you can also improve it in your overall performance. As a challenge, I would like you to apply role play as a part of the storytelling inside of your speech. That's all I can share with you tonight. Thank you. Back to you, Kak Jibi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nabila. And let us hear from the second speech evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra from Maranatha Toastmaster Club. Distinguished Yusuf Chandra, over to
Thank
you.
you very much, Madam GE. Congratulations! We have just watched Toastmaster Eska, part of her podcast, and we learned how she made the podcast. Its content and delivery of the podcast are engaging. Toastmaster Eska, I found two great things from your speech. Number one is it is a very well structured speech. Especially, I like the body of the speech. You tell us how to be a podcaster. And you even told us you started the podcast by playing the music. And it was really interesting. And even you close your speech with a call to action, asking all of us to do something like try to find new challenges. I'm sure you can find the challenge. That's a great call to action. Second thing I love from your speech is your vocal. Your vocal is clear and very easy to understand with the stress. Like you said, I will share in my podcast. An up and down voice is hard to accept. I also notice you see the camera most of the time, like you're talking to all of us, talking to all of the audience. So audience awareness is there already. I can see your hand gesture when you said my heart and my mind. You are standing, so this is really great. So I can see all the movement, the hand gesture and the facial expression as well. Toastmaster SK, there is something to be improved in order to uplift your speech into a higher level. As I said, you are good in vocal variety, but in the podcast, you are showing us, I cannot see that vocal variety. The stress, for example, I cannot see. You say, I get invitation. Why don't you say, I get invitation? Or when you said, it's my favorite company. You stress it here and there. The second one is, you show the music in the beginning, but why don't you show the music in your podcast to make your podcast more alive? So people will listen to it more attentively. All in all, it was a great speech. You introduced your podcast, good structure, good vocal and vocal variety, and something to be improved in the podcast. Use tone, stress, vocal, and some music background. I'm sure you will be a better podcaster in the future. Back to GE. Thank you very much.
Woohoo! Thank you so much, our distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra, for the evaluation. And for the third evaluator, which is table topic evaluator from Toastmasters Diana from Pekanbaru. Toastmaster is Diana, over to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Gayatri, our general evaluators this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, this is now my turn as table topic evaluator to give my evaluation to five great speakers today. 5 table topic speaker. Firstly, I would like to remind all of us as Toastmasters. Also, I would like to share the special ingredients of table topic answering table topics, especially in Toastmasters tip. There are 4: point, reason, example, and point. We call it usually prep. Point, reason, example, and point again. Then you can combine that 4 tips to give your speech. Well, just 1 until 2 minutes. And of course, for the end of your speech, you can give the call of actions or encourage everyone to use just 1 word and everyone will feel, oh, that you mean to say about the speech. That's once again, the all ingredients of table topic answering. And now the first, I would like to give the evaluation for the first speaker, Toastmaster Gayatri. You give the direct answers. Money is precious. That's a point. That's really great. And you try hard to give your body gestures. And also you use the property with the handphone. And then you try to give the eye contact, easy language, everyone here can precious. That's a good or the smooth structure. Point, reason, your example, your own story, and point again. A little bit encouragement for you. Why don't you use one wow call to action in 1 word at the end of your speech? Maybe the example, hi, ladies and gentlemen, just remember, use your money wisely because money is most precious things in our life. I think your speech will be more greater. Overall, that's a great answer for the first speaker, Toastmaster Gayatri. And number two, Toastmaster Gustika. Toastmaster Gustika from Australia now. You try to engage with us by 3 times asking the questions. 3 times asking the question. Even not all of us answering the question. I think just one or two person giving the response. But your voice still calm. Your emotions still under control. You don't, I think you didn't feel uncomfortable, even no one answering your question. That's a good point as the public speakers. You try hard to use your body gesture, even you are in avatar. I saw your movement like that. Two input for you. The first, if you may, you can open your camera with your face so everyone know exactly your body gestures. And the second one, I think you run out of the time because your time is 2 minutes until 25. Because there are 3 questions. It can be to more a lot of questions of you. I think just questions is enough, and you try to explore your goals. Then you will have a maximum time to 30 minutes. Overall, good luck to Toastmaster Kustika. The third one is Toastmaster. This is not Toastmaster, yeah. Guest Muzaki, congratulations. I appreciate your time to take these questions because you are a guest. You are trying hard to give your opinion. You have an eye contact direct in your camera, and then you try also use the hand gesture. Your English is so also fluent. I can easily reach out with your meaning and your language. That's a good point as the first or maybe the guest for the Malang Toastmasters Club. You directly say that you have 2 goals in this year. That's a good point of view. Try a bit suggestion to you. First, no need to introduce yourself. Direct answer the question because you will run out of the time. The second one, actually you have the 2 great goals this year. Why don't you explore more the story about your goals? And we know exactly, oh, that's the first goal, that's the second goal. Give the reason, give your idea for the next. Okay, overall, congratulations, those guest Muzaki, be the Toastmasters soon. And then the fourth speaker, guest Hussein. I think he's not here. Guest Hussein, you're trying hard to answer the questions. Maybe there is a little bit unsure about yourself, so you are trying to ask several times what is the questions. But I appreciate you try hard that you say fail isn't really fail. This is the step of your success. That's a great point. Or the first tip from table topic answering. You try hard to use your hand gestures and eye contact. It's a great point of view. A little bit suggestion, explore more your story because you still reach 1 minute more. This is a yellow time. You still have 1 minute. Overall, congratulations to guest Hussein. Last but not least, there is DTM Yusuf Chandra. DTM Yusuf Chandra, prep, you know exactly about that. That's why you have a smooth and great structure, point, reason, example, point. What I love from you, yes, I agree that every end is a new beginning. You know exactly how to use your eye contact, how to use your body gesture. Your language is very easy to be understood, especially for the guests. That's a good point. What I'm going to say is just a little bit at those DTM Yusuf. I just wondering why in the body of your speech you give a little bit bias. Why don't you just limit? Yes, I agree. Every end is new beginning. This is an example. As a executive committee, you will have the next level, something like that. You can explore more and that idea. But also you give another idea. Hey, everyone, remember, every end is also the end because your wife just wife until the death do us part, something like that. I just wondering, why don't you give another opinion? No, I don't agree with you because everyone is an end. Make a new story of that. Because actually, this is another side of opinion, public opinion. Overall, just a little bit limit your idea. So everyone know, oh yeah, that's the idea is that you agree with the question. Overall, thank you, DTM Yusuf. I just understand that every end is also the end. Overall, thank you very much, all the guests and all the Toastmasters to give your table topic answer. Over to you, Toastmaster Gayatri.
Woohoo, thank you so much, Toastmasters. Diana, please give big round of applause to all the speech evaluator and Toastmasters Diana as well. Thank you. By that, we can learn and get an inspiration for our upcoming meeting and being a public speaker for the best. And we will continue for the another role taker reports. For the first, let us hear for the grammarian report, Toastmaster Titin from Empire. Toastmaster Titin, over to you.
Thank you, GE, Toastmaster Gayatri. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished grammar enthusiasts. Let the language games begin. It is a pleasure listening to all of your speeches this evening. And now I would like to point out some of the words and sentences that can be improved. So let us learn together, and I'm also learning with you. The first one, now he coming to our meeting. My suggestion is now he is coming to our meeting because it is in present continuous tense with verb ing coming, so it needs the to be, that is or am or are. Now he is coming to our meeting. Second one, he is known for his eloquence in public speaking. My suggestion is to change the word eloquent to eloquence because eloquence is a noun. His eloquence instead of his eloquent. Eloquent with T is an adjective. So here, my suggestion is to use a noun. And the third one, I back to my home. My suggestion is to insert a verb because an English sentence needs a verb. So the verb here is go, went, gone. When, because it happened in the past. I went back home. Next, the fourth one, what the new thing that you have learned recently? My suggestion is to insert the linking verb, that is the to be. What is the new thing that you have learned recently? Next, I am more happy. My suggestion is to use ER as the comparison. I am happier. Okay, so instead of using more, okay, we can use ER. I am happier because happy is a short two-syllable word. So we use ER instead of more. And the next one is more, greater. My suggestion is to use greater only, no need to use the word more anymore. Next is table topic. My suggestion is to use S after topic, so it becomes table topics. It is always plural because it reflects the variety of the topics that may be addressed during this table topics session. And thank you for sprinkling your speeches with figures of speech. The first one, our lives are like driving a car. So this figure of speech is simile, comparison between two objects of different kinds, at least having one point in common, and it is using the word as or like. Okay, our lives are like, we compare our lives with driving a car with the word like, so making it a simile. Next is, have you ever felt empty? Empty. To compare this empty to, it is used metaphorically to describe a feeling of emotional void. So it is not literally empty, but our feeling that has something that has not been fulfilled. And it is not using the word like or as. So it is a metaphor. Next, antithesis, striking opposition or a contrast in the same sentence. Nobody is writing a New Year's resolutions on New Year's Day. So for me, it is a contrast because usually people are writing New Year's resolutions on the New Year's Day. Next is another metaphor, gateway. Clarity is the first gateway to an excellent speech. Comparison between gateway and an entry point. So clarity is seen as an entry point, a door to an excellent speech. Next, every end is a new beginning. A paradox, a statement that appears to contradict itself at the same sentence. Every end, it is already an end. So how come it becomes a beginning, making it a paradox? Every end is a new beginning. Next, irony, expression that normally signifies the opposite, typically for humorous effect. From dismissed Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra. When we are done being a VPE, it is not an end. Be ready for another new task. And for the number of times the word of the day, aspiration were mentioned. From what I heard, Toastmaster Gayatri mentioned the word of the day once. However, I apologize for any word of the day that I missed. And thank you for your wonderful quotes and thoughts that I would like to share from Toastmaster Anna. We have 3. Every new beginning offers an opportunity to start fresh. Another one from her, envision the future we desire and embrace the change. From Toastmaster Apri, we have 2, starting anything new is always difficult and start small. From Toastmaster SK, when you feel empty, try to find your challenges and embrace them. From Toastmaster Gayatri, money is precious. From Toastmaster Gustika Putri, I want to live the best that I can. From Mr. Ahmad Muzaki, just start doing it step by step. From Toastmaster Muhammad Hussein, failure is a step towards success. From Toastmaster Purwanto, just keep doing and learn from it. Just keep doing and learning from it. From dismissed Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra, an end is a new beginning. From Toastmaster Nabila, clarity is the first gateway to an excellent speech. From Toastmaster Ristiana, explore your goals. With that, I have fulfilled my aspiration to serve as a grammarian this evening, hence I conclude this journey of this linguistic wonderland. Back to you, GE Toastmaster.
Ooh, thank you so much, our grammarian Toastmaster Titin, for giving us the insightful report, so we can learn how to apply that in our upcoming meeting. Hopefully, it could be make us being a public speaker in a great way in future. Okay, let us hear. Okay, I just a little bit switch the role taker. Let us hear first from the timer report for the evaluator first. Toastmaster Alfred.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gayatri, for the timer report. I will send the general report for all the session at the chat box. I think for the meeting today, the time is good because all the speech, all the evaluator, also the topic speaker are eligible. And keep up the good work. Thank you. Back to the GA.
Thank you, Toastmaster Alfred, for being fast role taker. taker to give the report in the chat box. Thank you for that. And Toastmaster Gusti as a counter, please let us hear the report from his.
Okay, thank you so much, Gigi. Good evening, everyone. First one, I like to disclaimer if I made mistakes in counting. So this is the report from me as a counter. Yeah, wait a minute. Is it visible now?
Yes, it is.
Okay, wait a minute there. Right, so in here you can see pesan besar nomor WD set to A, terus masuk api set one repetition not, terus masuk extra you set 1A, terus masuk another you set the repetition podcast, terus masuk one to you set no followers, terus masuk gate you set no followers, terus masuk basic you set no followers, terus masuk ambil basic you set for A and repetition so of course, terus masuk alias Hussein Yusuf listening entertainment field. That's all the report from me. Back to you, GE.
Oh, so proper report from Toastmaster Gusti. Thank you so much. And that is my turn to give a report in general. And for the first, I would like to say congrats that we can attend on time for several people, but we just have to let just a little bit, just for two minutes only, and it's still good. And I thought that we have a kind of a crash Zoom link with the meeting members, but totally fine. We still can have a grateful session in this night. And for the Tom Toastmaster Anna, I love how the way you welcome the audience one by one. It's really great to engage each other and you enlarge about the theme and inform the agenda in advance. However, I just give one evaluation if I could. To enlarge information for all participants, please put the agenda in the chat box so we know how the session will be going. And for the timer, Toastmaster Alpat from debate, you explained the tale about the proper time. Kudos to you. You also show the screen signal and raise your hand to make it like the point out in the screen. And one suggestion from me, please inform the detail. I think I couldn't hear the second speaker duration time. So I can see in an agenda she has a different duration. So just tell us the informal detail by that. Just but overall, kudos to you. For the TTM table topic master, Toastmaster Purwanto, I would like to say you perform in the gutsy way by giving an easy question, but I would give two suggestion to burn our atmosphere. Please give us the tips to use the best structure like prep structure like Toastmaster Diana just say. It will be better if Toastmaster Prawanto also remind us how the prep structure going on. And the second is like you can minimize the words for the question or the topic to make it everybody catch the topic easily, or just try to put in the chat box if someone couldn't hear clearly, if could. But overall, you give our easy question for all of us actually, except Toastmaster Yusuf. Thank you so much. And for the grammarian, Toastmaster Titin, I love how the report that you show to us, it's very detailed and very comprehensive. We can know how to put and apply that feedback from you and know how the grammar and it is. You also explained the word of the day with the example, but however, I just found that the one suggestion from for you to optimize the using of word of the day, maybe you could remind it in the chat box so we know this is the word of the day for tonight. For the TTE, Toastmaster is Diana. You are so lovely. You give the suggestion in general. You also evaluate one by one how the best, how the suggestion it is. However, to avoid overtime, you could just point out the report like 1, 2, 3. This is the best for you. 1, 2, 3. This is the evaluation from you. That's from me, kudos to you, Toastmasters Diana. And the last for the speech evaluator, for the first Toastmaster Nabila, I know how the way you evaluate is so very calm. I could say you have a calming sound because you try like you have a tone like same at the beginning from start at the end, and how the way you congrats give a suggestion with example, it's really good from you. However, I just point out one suggestion for you. You could point out how the previous evaluation may be one thing from the speaker and then say what's the improvement point by today's speech. So we can know, oh, this is the improvement that Toastmaster Apri do from the previous speak. That's all. However, kudos to you. And for the second evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster Yusuf Chandra. I know you are the perfection person. I think I could say you impress the speaker. You say also what's the best, what's the suggestion for the speaker. But perhaps to sum up in the closing, you also could remind 1, 2, 3 for the best and 1, 2, 3 for the suggestion. So by that, that is the conclusion of the evaluation itself. We also can learn either not a speaker only, but all of us. By that, I would like to give a rating like 5 for all of us that you have excellent meeting for today. Thank you so much. That's all from me. Back to you, our Toastmaster Anna.
Okay, thank you so much, our general evaluator for tonight, Toastmaster Gayatri Atalanta. As I mentioned before, that in Toastmaster, in evaluation session, all participants here will receive constructive feedback, which is make us be better speaker and better evaluator. Thank you for general evaluator and team. And now, as Toastmaster of the meeting, the last word that I would share as our theme for tonight, new beginning, new goals. So guys, stay motivated to achieve your dream. As Toastmaster of the meeting, I will close this session. And now, as president of Malang Toastmaster Club, I would say thank you so much for all of the visiting Toastmaster, and I would like to hear some feedback from many of you, maybe for the first visiting Toastmaster who come for the first time, I think. Toastmaster Gusti, do you have any feedback or something that you would like to share
Okay,
here?
thank you, Toastmaster. I think this club is very friendly and very comprehensive. Yeah, just keep going. It's great. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Gusti. And we have Muzaki as our guest for tonight. Maybe you could share something about this meeting.
Very insightful for this meeting. I got a lot of correction from the uh, from the Toastmasters, and it can improve my skills in English and in general. Also in my public speaking skills. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for our guest Muzaki. So yes, here we learn a lot how to be good public speaker, good evaluator, and I think for the feedback we make what is improvement for to be the better one for us. So thank you. So now, Toastmaster Apri, do you have something to announce or something to share?
Yeah, of course. I have some announcement for, and I will share my screen. Okay. The honest one is the TLI one. So I really encourage all of you to join because the TLI is the session we can learn. And for the division G or TLI will be on Saturday, 27 July. So make sure in Surabaya, so it's full offline. So make sure to register before July 24 so that I can go to Surabaya together. You can scan this if you want. And of course, the TLA also will conduct to another club, which is on the division KE, as you can see here. This is from another division, especially in Jakarta. You can also join the TLA as well. So make sure you participate, especially for the EXCO. And next, this one. This is a program from the district. If you are complete level 1 and until 3, you can get a pin. As you can see here, the complete level 1 until 3, level 3 until 5, and also if you complete one but in term, you can get pin for member. Also, you also have another program from the district. So basically, if you are take a role in on another club, you can put this kind of role as your achievement so that you can get the pin, collaboration pin. So if you are join helping Malang Toastmasters Club Connect as example, you can put this in the collaboration program so that it can help you to reach this goal. Basically, for the online meeting, you only limit to 3 online meetings, so it's encourage you to be participant offline in another club. Yeah, I think that's all for my announcement. Back to on the meeting to the president.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Apri. Yeah, we will have individual Edward if we could get all of that the eligible we can do. Just go for new term, new beginning, new goals. So now I would say thank you so much for all of visiting Toastmaster Club. Oh yeah, so I would say thank to Toastmaster Alpat, Toastmaster Titin, Toastmaster Ata, guest Muzaki, thank you so much for coming. And then Toastmaster Rizdiana, Nabila, Toastmaster Elios. I think Toastmaster Ida is now in the church, so she cannot participate actively. And then Toastmaster Purwanto, Toastmaster Gusti, and for Toastmaster Gustika. Toastmaster Rizdiana? Of course. Thank you so much. So I officially close this meeting. Thank you so much. And for all of you who want to stay in this online meeting, just stay here. We have small chit chat. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I just left because